By the end of the 5th day, we are about 2/5 of the way to our final destination of the Canadian border. We went approximately 127 miles. I didn't see really a lot of stops along the way, except maybe, but you might want to stop by Santa Cruz once the COVID is over and everything opens up again. There's a lot to do at Santa Cruz. We were trying to make it to San Francisco to celebrate my wife's birthday, and one of the disappointments along this leg of the trip was in a lot of areas, even though we're on Highway 1 and did not get diverted to 101, you can still see it's off the coast in a lot of cases. It kind of deviates where you're not right against the coastline and don't get to see the ocean while you're driving, even though you're on Highway 1. So it gets worse every day. We're finally on the road at 11:30. Of course, it looks like 6 in the morning because of all this fog. Last night, we had to use the heater instead of the air conditioner. So we decided this is just a little too far north if you wanted to be a settler. If we want to settle somewhere, it's got to be somewhere further south than Monterey.
Their high today was 66, and it's July 13th. It seems like we're obsessively complaining about the cold right here. Don't forget, we just left 120-degree weather, so it feels cold to us.
We had to stop at the fruit stand. They got it all. We stopped because they said ripe avocados 5 for $1 or something. 7 for $1.
We didn't actually end up buying avocados there, but it was a really cool farmer's market, and they had a lot of different things. What we did end up buying was this super cool garlic braid for my mom and a flat of strawberries for us, which we ate for like the next couple of days. And my car is super packed. It'd be nice if I could put it in something safe. Do you have anything safe in here? Thank you. Do you have anything?
Didn't get what we came for, but... So Don got upset because 2 other convertibles went by that were down. So ours is down now too. And I think we're gonna freeze to death.
We got peer pressured.
So we're just coming into Santa Cruz, and our dad told us that the fog usually burns off about 12 o'clock, and it is 12:02 right now, and we just suddenly drove into the light.
I know there's all kinds of cool stuff that we could have stopped at around here. There's state parks, there's beaches, Silicon Valley, but I was in an all-fire hurry to get to San Francisco. I had images of Chinatown and calamari and cable cars. It was going to be all that. Wow, what is that? Some sort of maze made out of like hay bales. See, here we go through the tree tunnel. Awesome. Sorry about my dirty windshield. I wonder what it's going to be like. Try to get her to do it again. Okay, start. She just won't work with me. We're gonna figure this out ourselves. Oh, come on, lady. We're not on that anymore. Why won't you change? Oh, stop saying that. Howard. Howard is what we're on.
Is it?
Yeah, so, and it goes that way.
Okay. Wait, no turn.
What?
I can't, it says no left turn.
Or right turn. You can't turn on the street either direction.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make it. Well, that's what it says.
See any cops?
I don't know. Oh, wow.
Oh, we're right across.
We're right across, yeah? Okay, I'm proud of us. San Francisco during the COVID was sad. Everything was closed. Okay, there was going to be no calamari. There was going to be no cruises. Nothing. Everything was closed. Even the cable cars were closed. So we walked around a little, and you guys know how much I love random street art. But here was actually random art literally on the street. So this was really fun. We walked through here for some time. So I enjoyed the random street art. It was crazy weird being on Fisherman's Warf and there was nobody there. And like, just empty everywhere. When I was a kid, this is where we used to cut school and come down and party. And there was always teeming with people, just people everywhere, so many people. And here it was, just empty. So we took pictures of flowers and we just took this nice little walkabout in the empty streets of San Francisco.
We can't get this rear window to roll up right now. So we paid for parking down here in the parking garage. Fast elevator.
So, hotel review time. The Intercontinental, right? It's definitely a beautiful hotel. It has a really plush bathroom. Everything was really nice. A big tub. And it comes with all the accessories that you expect. The ironing board, all of that, but also little slippers. So that was all really nice. Now, this was kind of a cool thing. You're thinking we spent a whole bunch of money again tonight. And no, we didn't. Because this is during the time of the COVID, and there was like, I don't know, a homeless explosion, and the BLM protest all downtowns. This was super cheap. We got this room for $104. Our car paid almost as much to spend the night as we did. It had a pretty view. The bed is good. I'll talk about that in a little bit. So it was really nice and cheap.
We have an outdoor hangout spot here. Kind of an observation deck, if you will, or just a hangout spot. It's got some nice seating. It's a little windy. If you drop something, it gets blown away. And there's a couple of seats here. You see that it's wired. That wire goes in, and that's a heated seat. This one, that one, and that one over there. All three of these are heated seats. And then there's a bunch more seating going further down this way. Here's the entrance and exit, right where the elevators are. We've been sitting at our big window, watching the hood, people watching, people walking around. It's been really dead. There's a freeway off in the distance we came on, that big curve. There's like no traffic on it at all right now. We've been kind of watching the people on this rooftop. A couple of people here. They're barbecuing. A couple people hanging out. There are some people over here that are barbecuing. They're eating now. I guess they're done with the barbecue. They're sitting right there at the table eating.
Even though it was our one night in the city, so far the city hadn't really been working out for us. So we just stayed in the nice romantic room and took pictures.
The morning after, we're getting ready to check out. Awesome bed, feather again, feather pillows. Just this crazy awesome view. We basically sat here in front of the window. So it's like our TV. It was so fun. Looks like it's a really nice day out there. And we're headed up the hill, or up the coast.
Time for the numbers. Fuel, 30.47. We had to fill up because remember we ran ourselves all out of fuel yesterday. Food, $19.98. Really the only food we bought all day was at the little farm stand, the garlic and the strawberries. Now, it wasn't really intentional. We were planning on eating at Fisherman's Warf, but as you saw, everything was closed there. Then by the time we got back to the motel, and realized that no, there was no room service. It was after 7 o'clock and you couldn't get anything delivered. But we had, I mean, you've seen us, we were spending like $100 a day on groceries. So there was a lot of food in the cooler. So we just ate the last of the pate and strawberries and I don't know, a bunch of stuff like that. Okay, lodging, $150.22. I know, I said it was like $104. You know how America is. Nothing is ever what it says it is. That was resort fees. Stuff. Okay, that was two different things. Parking was like almost $70, and the coach came up to 50 something. So $124.21 on parking and coats. The total for the day was $338.31. The trip total is $1496.28. So in our next video, we'll be doing San Francisco Part 2 and then continuing on up the coast.